Everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope everybody is well and enjoying their their weekend. So, this weekend, let's get started with some crafty shenanigans. I am Shannon Smith. I am the inspiration team director for Brutus Monroe, and I am really excited. I have like three things I want to make tonight. I want to make some tags. I've got three different tags ready to go, and I am anxious to get started. Let's get a hi Donna, how are you doing? I'll give everybody kind of a minute or two to start popping on. um do you guys like this sweatshirt? This is the Brutus Monroe sweatshirt, if you haven't seen that yet. So I got mine today, and I was really excited so I could wear it tonight. I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch camera views. You ready to go, Darren?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, bear with me for 1 second while I switch camera views. Hi, Donna. How are you? Oh, thank you, Donna. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Hopefully we've got this in the right spot. I kind of moved some things around on my desk, and it's always an adventure to see where we land. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you today is the holiday kit. Is that what it's called, Darren? Am I calling it the right thing?
Christmas kit.
Christmas kit. Okay, I know that there's a few of these left on the site. If you haven't been to the site, oh my goodness, you've got to make a trip over there this weekend. The Black Friday deals are seriously crazy good. When I say crazy good, I'm not just saying, oh yeah, those are great sales. No, these are some insane deals. So you definitely want to take advantage.
Dawn says hi.
Hi, Dawn. How are you?
John,
how are you? Sorry. You're just a little too far away, Darren.
yell louder.
Okay, yell louder.
Kathy says hi.
Hi, Kathy. First of all, it comes in this awesome storage container, and these are really great. I use these for a lot of things. So this is one nice thing that it comes in that. And then let's look through the paper first. You get a selection of cardstock and this beautiful, look at this pretty pearlescent paper. Isn't that gorgeous? That's the kind of paper that I am likely to hoard. Hopefully not. Hopefully I just get moving on something and don't hoard it too long. Have you ever done that? I remember hoarding scrapbook paper till it wasn't cool anymore. Like the paper was not in style anymore. So I do try to stay away from that, but that one's a temptation. It's so pretty. And then I've got this cute little cookie pin. I've got a selection of beads. These are really fun. I've got, aren't those pretty colors too? That's just a pretty color scheme. And then we've got, okay, I'll show you that later because I want to show you everything about that. This is the Christmas snow stencil, which I love. I love this stencil.
Tina says hi.
Hi, Tina. How are you? This pretty selection of, these are really pretty, these sequins. I hope you can see them. I hope that the camera is clear enough. Really pretty selection.
A little to your right.
Okay, thank you. You've got your conversation clippings with all of the little Christmas sayings. We'll probably use these tonight. We've got card panels. Let me just pull these out really quick so you can see them. Also on the conversation.
Said you love stencils.
Oh, I love stencils too, Kathy. So the card panels, you get 2 of each, and you get 4 different designs. Another Kathy?
Kelly.
Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Look how pretty these are. Oh, I'm so sorry. You'll have to excuse my puppies. They're saying hello. But these are fun. If you love to foil, these are great because they're printed with toner. Or you can just use them as is, or you can add some color to them. And then also the conversation clippings have 2 sets of white and 2 sets of black. Thought I should point that out. And then you get a paper pad. This is the pastel greetings paper. Let me just slip that open really quick. So you get a bunch of different prints and just kind of softer colors. I like this one. That one's really cute.
Yeah, they said those card fronts are adorable.
The card fronts? Which card fronts? Oh, the card panels? Yes, those are really fun, aren't they? They have really cute. I love that you have everything from cutesy to elegant. It's a really good collection, I think. And then let's go in order here. Let's look at this. This is the all aboard stamp set. I'm so excited to play with this. I think this is so cute. And the thing that I really love about this stamp set is that it's not just exclusive to Christmas, because the train itself, you get to add the little goodies to it. So if you wanted to make a birthday card with your train, you have that option. I was just looking to see what all the sayings say. You've got 3 that are Christmas and one that says don't go off the rails. So that's nice. And then you could just add a birthday one. Then you also have, this is a nice bonus. This is a stick and stamp mat. And I know if you've seen any of my videos, I love trains too, Donna. You've seen me talk about this because this thing, oh my gosh. Everybody needs a stick and stamp mat, or 2 or 3 or 4. These are, oh, I guess I could tell you what they're actually for, huh? So the stick and stamp mat, let's use this in just a minute. And I'll just show you how to use it instead. These are the card bases. These are really nice, good quality, good weight to them. And then this set we're actually going to use tonight. This is the Santa's Visit stamp set. And it has a bazillion pieces to it. It's got 41. And then the dies have 36, which is really, really awesome. And with all these little guys, it's so nice that you have the option to use the die set. So then you also get this stencil that coordinates with the set. I'm not going to peel that off right now, but you can take this piece off. You can mask the tree and ink around it, or you can actually stamp the tree and then use the ink. It's really a fun stencil, and it actually has these little places for the lights as well. So definitely this kit is amazing. Amazing. You definitely don't want to miss out on this. So that being said, let's get started. All right, I'm just going to move a couple of the things that I brought onto the table so that I have a little more room.
Yeah, it says Santa's Visit stamps is a lot of stamps.
It is. It's really a ton, isn't it, Kathy? The Santa's Visit stamps. Okay, let's move our card bases off the table for now, or at least to a part I'm not going to be using. And let's pull out our stick and stamp mat. Now, stick and stamp mat is really awesome. There's also accessories that you can buy to go with it. One of them is, this is the stick and stamp pigment palette. You can either stick it right on there or you can stick it to the side. But this is great for aqua pigments, chroma mist, watercolors, whatever you're working with. You can use this to just kind of keep track of it, and it washes off completely, and just a super convenient thing to have. And then there's also, if I can find it, it's not handy, so bear with me. There is this blending buddy, and oh, there it is. I thought it was right there. I just have to peel it out from where it's hiding. So this is nice because you can put this over the top, and you can put your card in there, and then you've got less to clean off of your mat. And there are some new stencils that have like circles and squares. Definitely type in stick and stamp mat and see all of the awesome things that come with it. Okay, so we'll use it today for stenciling. So the first tag we're going to make, and I am kind of talking fast because, like I said, I want to create like 3. So I have to kind of be mindful of how much time I'm taking, but I definitely want to chat, so don't be shy to chat. And also, if we take a little longer, we take a little longer. So I'm just going to move some pieces, and I'll explain all of them as we go. And I should also mention, thank you to Darren for moderating for me, as always. Oh, I'm missing one of my little pieces. And also, Darren is amazing. He's going to have all of the products that I use tonight will be linked. So watch for that. So the stick and stamp mat has a little film that you don't want to throw away. This will keep your stamp mat nice in between. So definitely hold on to that. We're going to, all three of our tags are going to be this size, and Darren will post that. These mixed media tags, I think, are the perfect size. I love the jumbo tags. This is the jumbo tag, and then you've got this size. These are nice. These I think you can give as a card easily. Or if you, I mean, it is Christmas time. If you got a really big gift, how fun would it be to use one of these? So these are the jumbo tags. And then these, if they're typing this into the search, Darren, how would they find a mixed media?
There came up under,
I think
mixed media tag.
mixed media tags are what these ones are. So I cut a piece of perfect blend paper down so that the tag itself is 6 1/4? 6 1/4 inches long and about 3 1/8 wide. So I just cut, I believe I cut this to 5. Let me look for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 3/4 it looks like. So we're going to have that fit about like that. So first of all, we're going to get our mat. And I'm just going to place this on here. And actually we can use our blending buddy because I don't think we need to clean the entire thing. And the nice thing about this is it also has these little tabs because we are going to use our Ho 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 stencil. So I can just slip that. And actually just because, first of all, I am an aggressive blender. And I wouldn't typically say go ahead and use the pixie spray with it, but I just put a very light coat just so that it helps it stick just a little bit more to the actual piece that I'm blending on. But really,
Stick and stamp mat, use and don'ts up.
you did that?
Yes.
Darren put up a whole guide for you on the stick and stamp do's and don'ts. So that
It's linked to YouTube.
should be very helpful. It's a link to the YouTube video. And they are on sale for Black Friday. So definitely don't miss out on that. All right. Because I'm live, I can't get this in here to save my life. Bear with me for one more second while I just get that. Good thing we have that other stuff on there. We got it. We're good. Okay.
They received the stick and stamp mat today.
Who did?
John.
Oh, John, you will like it a
I'm
lot.
gonna try this weekend.
Oh, good. I'm glad, John. You'll have to let me know what you think. I think it's amazing. It's a game changer. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Later Gator Simon Hurley ink with a blending brush.
Kathy said that's cool. She needs to get her the mat in the frame.
Yeah, it's really helpful to have that little frame on there. It doesn't, you don't have so much to clean when you're cleaning it. And the piece that I have in there isn't even your standard size. If you had an A2 card, you would be all the way covered. So that's kind of a fun perk. We're just going to kind of ink blend on here. This is one of my favorite stencils. I think it's so much fun. And I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's on the sale. Just about everything I can think of is.
The holiday stencil,
Yep,
it's 40% off. Oh.
it's 40% off. Wow. Think of how many cards you could make just doing this. You could just put the ho, 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 pop on a sentiment, and you're good. We're going to get a little more involved tonight on this one, but seriously, I think this is so cute. You wouldn't have to do a whole lot to it. All right. It'd be cute to use this with the tree. and just stencil the tree with the ho ho ho. I might have to try that. Okay, so now I'm just going to use a little bit of fake plant just to give it a little bit more pizzazz, I guess. Give us a little bit more variety in our blend. And I'm mostly just going around the edges a little bit. I think we just about have that. Put the lid right back on, or else I'll be wearing this. Okay, so now let's peel that off and see what we've got. Isn't that cute? I love that. Okay, so now you want to peel the mat away from your paper rather than your paper away from the mat. Does that make sense? Mine's really sticky because you saw I just got it, so it's definitely doing its job. Okay, so now we've got our little background that we're going to use, and that will be really cute. So I think we'll just go ahead and stick it on. I'm just going to use glue. I really like the Barely Art glue. And I think we're good for that now. And now, just because I wanted to make the 3 tags, I went ahead and colored my Santa ahead of time, stamped and colored him, and I used Colorista markers, and I did use a few Copics for the grays. I don't have those in the Colorista. I'm not sure. I didn't look to see if they have that set. But those are markers you can find on the Brutus Monroe site, and I think you'll really like them. If you haven't colored with alcohol markers and you're wanting to try them out but are kind of afraid of the price, this is a great option because they are definitely really affordable, and I think they're really user friendly. So I think they're a great starting point. I really like the way they color.
Is that from the Simply Sweet Dies?
This is. Thank you, Darren, for pointing that out.
$3.
Wow. Okay, you guys. I have to tell you, one of my very favorite die sets of all time is the Simply Sweet die set. It's just got a little of everything. Let me show it to you. It's got little tags. It's got borders. It's got these cute little strawberries. It's got these little accessories. And this thing, I pull it out almost all of my lives. And this is on sale right now for $3. Oh my goodness. You have to have this. If you don't have it already, why would you not? I mean, $3, you really seriously can't lose with that. And that is where this cute little border came from. Thank you, Darren, for pointing that out. In fact, do I use it more than once tonight? I'm looking at it. No, I think I just am using it on this one, but that's, like I said, this is one I use constantly. So definitely, if you bought nothing else, I would say this would be worth the time to go over and get that. Okay, so we've got our little border there, and then let's use some of these trees. Now these trees are super cute, and they come in 3 little sizes, and I used the Winter Weaves paper pad to cut those out. Let me see if I've got the front of that. My paper pad is completely apart because I just keep using it. It's so cute. I'm just depleting it. So you can see it. This is the one that I used for the trees. Super cute. Love this. Love this. If you haven't made your holiday projects, if you have more to do, seriously, you will want that pad.
Buy another one, Shannon. They're only $5.
I did buy another one. It's on its way. Darren knows me. He said, you should buy one. They're on sale for $5. I'm way ahead of you. Okay, so let's put those on. Oh, and let me go back to the trees. So these cute little trees are from our Tier Tray die set. I love that die set. And it is one that you can build on from all of your sets. You don't have to just stick with what came with it. I will show it to you in just one second. But this is just one occasion. And there's a Halloween set as well. And it also, the scale is perfect to use with the occasional tags die set as well. So if you are looking for a gift to give yourself for Christmas and you don't have those sets, they will extend forever. I mean, you could make any occasion card. You have those, you've got the recipe for everything. Okay, so we will put Santa right there. And oh, let me show you that set. That set looks like, I just have to grab it. So mine is a sample. So I just have it printed out. I've got a lot of dies out because I'm using them right now. So bear with me. But these are some of the things you can do with it. I pulled out the wrong one. This is the one I wanted to pull out.
Go to the right.
I'm still just getting this out of here, but I will. Okay, this is what dies are included in this set. You've got your trees, you've got a cute little gnome, you've got ornaments, you've got lights, you've got your candy cane and your snowflake, which we're using. We're actually even going to use one of the ornaments, and you'll see why. So definitely, I mean, this thing is so cute. And like, look at this. Look at all these fun things you can do with it. So, just putting that out there. All right. So let's get back to this little guy. And let's add some foam. I think he definitely needs to be popped up. All right, so we'll put him right there. And then this little bow, there's actually a bow in that set as well, I think. Yeah, there's this bow, which is really cute. This bow's a little bigger. This is from the Unicorn Crown die set, which we are going to use a lot in a minute.
Kathy said she loves the gnome.
Kathy, I love the gnome too. He's really cute. This set is the Unicorn Crown die cutting set, and this is on sale for, how much is it?
Unicorn Crown is going for $3.
$3, guys. And we're not even going to make a unicorn. Wait and see what we make. This is super cute though. Okay, so the little bow that we're going to use is actually from that set. And we're just going to put a little bow down below where we're going to end up putting ribbon. Let me just put a little bit of glue to start. We'll put our center on there first. Trying to get it right the first time because I'm not going to be able to adjust this like I usually do. I adjust everything. If you know me at all, I have a hard time until I got it just how I want it. Just can't leave it alone, you know? And then I think I kind of wiped that glue off. Let me put a little bit more on there. So we've got both sides of that, and then it's got little, the little tail pieces. And I think we're gonna have our tail going this way. Yeah, that is how it goes. And you could add a sentiment, but I kind of feel like it says ho 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 already, so I don't feel like I have to have a sentiment on there. But I do think we need a few little jewels. These are... Hi, Donna. How are you? These are Honeybee Make It Merry gem stickers. These are also on the Burgess Monroe site. And look how many you get. You get a ton. They're really cute. I've been dying to crack them open. So I think we just need a couple of little red ones on there. Let's put one down here. And I think we're good to go on that. So we've got our first tag done. And now we'll move on to the next one. Okay. So for this next one, let me move this. I've got a big cutter on my table that's about to tip over. There we go. Sometimes my table starts looking like Mount Everest when I have more than one project going on in there.
All three Donnas are accounted for.
All three Donnas are accounted for. I love that. Donna, Donna, Donna. We love all of you. Okay, so let's see what I'm talking about with the unicorn. Guys, you are going to die. This is really fun. So I love to be able to get more than one use out of my dies. I've said that before and I will continue to say it because that is just how I roll. So we're going to make a Santa tag. So the first thing we need to do is we need to do, we're going to do a little ink blending up at the top just to make the top red like a Santa hat. So I am using Bee Sting Simon Hurley ink. And I guess I could do this on my stick and stamp mat, couldn't I? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to hurry and do it because, well, no, I want to do it on the mat. Excuse my indecisiveness. And I have like 30 of these things because I'm just in love with them. Hang on and I'll grab a different one. Okay, so we're just going to blend along the top, get some red on there so we can have a Santa hat. Oops, I grabbed the ink pad itself. I'll have a nice red thumb now. I'm officially crafting now. It's not crafting if you don't have paint or ink or something on you. Sorry, I didn't realize I was making it look like an earthquake. I told you I am an aggressive blender. I think we'll give it one more. Now, if I just let it dry in between, I would be able to build that color a lot quicker, but you know. We're on a live. We don't want to be here all night long as much as we're having fun, right? Okay. We're going to call that good. I think I got it up high enough. Yeah, I think we're okay.
Donna asked, how was your Thanksgiving?
Donna, my Thanksgiving was wonderful. How was yours? We had a really quiet Thanksgiving. It was, we just, honestly, there's 3 of us here at home for dinner. And so I didn't really want to cook. And so we just, today is our anniversary. So we put the 2 together and went all out and got a little bit nicer meal than we probably would have. And we had prime rib for Thanksgiving. It was really nice. And then later on, our son went to his girlfriend's parents' house for Thanksgiving dinner, and then they both came over a little bit later in the evening, and we all had pie. So that was really fun. What did all of you guys do? Okay, so now let's put So let me tell you where we're at with this. Let me show you some of the dies that we're going to use.
Donna sees this. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you, Donna. Okay, let's see. We've got this one for our eyes. We've got, this is the piece that we're using for the beard. We've got this for a nose. This is from the tier tray die set, and this is from the tier tray die set, and we'll use those a little bit later on this. And then we've got the two different horns. So one of them we're using to make the cuff on his hat. I guess that's what you call it. And we're actually going to use two of those. I'm just going to do that, and then you'll see what we do from there. And then we are going to use, I'll scooch this over. Gotcha. So this piece cuts these all individually, which was perfect for what we're doing. So I cut it out, I believe it was twice out of white and twice out of gray. So.
Morello is sick with the flu.
Oh, Donna, I'm sorry.
In 4 days she's been able to eat.
She has been able to or has not?
First day in 4 days.
First day. Well, I'm glad that you were able to today, Donna. I'm sorry you've been sick.
So it was quiet for them.
I guess it was. I guess it was quiet for you. That is no way to spend the holidays. All right, so I'm just moving these around just so that I kind of know what I got here. So we've got, these are from the horn. These are from this horn. And it's this top piece, and we're going to use those for eyebrows. And we've got our eyes. We've got our ornament for nose. And then we've got the mane is already cut out. So we've got all those little pieces that we'll make into a beard and mustache. So bear with me for just a minute while I kind of get myself organized a little better.
Donna C said there are only 5 for dinner, so it's catered from Boston Market. No dishes.
I love that. That was Donna C?
Yes.
Donna C, I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that because, yeah, I just didn't see any sense. None of us really love turkey anyway. What was that?
Then they went to her brother's house for more food in the evening.
Oh, that sounds like a nice holiday, Donna.
And they decorated their Christmas tree.
We have not decorated our Christmas tree yet, but we are hoping to do that this weekend. So the big event happening this weekend is that for my Christmas present, we found something I've been wanting on the classifieds. And I just felt like it would be fun to play the piano. I don't know how. I've always wanted to learn, but I didn't want to pay a fortune, and we found one at a good price and somebody to help us get it home. And so that is what I am getting this weekend, and I figure I'll wait to decorate till I have that in place. But I am excited.
Donna R said her hubby cooked a small ham, and it was just us and her youngest son.
Donna, that sounds like a nice holiday. I think quiet is nice sometimes, you know?
I like quiet.
Let's see. We want to make sure his eyebrows aren't crazy. There we go. Got to make sure I'm putting it on there the right way. Because die's kind of, when you die cut something, there's a side that's kind of the right side out and the inside out. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to go against your typical sometimes. And
Donna F said she missed the first tag. You
Oh.
went for something. Can you show it again?
yes, there's the first tag. Okay, so now we'll put, before we do anything else, I think everything needs cheeks. That's just kind of how I am. So we're just,
C said you'll have to play the piano for them someday.
oh, Donna C, I doubt that I'll be ready to play piano for anybody for a very long time. But I'm excited anyway. My mom really could play the piano. She was very good. And it just, I think just the nostalgia from Christmas and everything. thinking about sitting around the piano singing with my family. I think it just made me want one more. So I am excited to try and to play what I'll be able to play. But yes, I eventually, you know, maybe I'll be able to play something that doesn't scare everyone.
Kelly said this is going to be adorable.
Oh, thanks, Kelly.
And Donna Farella said they want a piano too. She can play a little bit.
Oh, Donna, that's awesome. Yeah, watch your classifieds because people don't want to haul them away. So if you, the hardest part of getting a piano, more even I think than the financial, because there I've even seen them for free. I don't know what kind of piano shape it's in, but when I saw it for free before, I missed out because I didn't know who I would have help me. But speaking of my son's girlfriend, she very kindly offered her family, and they kindly said that they would help. What was that, honey?
Donna R. asked if you're going to start learning Christmas carols.
You know what, Donna R? The funny thing is in their ad, they show the piano bench open, and one of the books on top was a picture of a book that my mom had that had Christmas carols in it. And so Darren was like, would you include the music? And they're like, yeah, we'll include the music. So it's funny that you would bring that up. Yes, I would love to learn to play some Christmas carols. Okay, so this little guy has got to be on a dot.
Kathy said the first tag was adorable. This one looks good too.
Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. Okay, so the first thing I think I'll do for his nose is I think we'll start his mustache. I'm just not sure. You're gonna have to bear with me a little bit because this is kind of experimental. I haven't made it yet, so hopefully it works well. I kind of played with it a little bit, but yeah, we're definitely experimenting. So I'm just gonna put a little glue in the corners so that I can move things around underneath it. Okay, so let's start the beard so we can at least start getting an outline.
His mom has a player piano. She can't even give it away.
Oh, because they're so heavy, probably, Donna. Yeah, player pianos are very heavy, huh?
And she lives in Long Island, otherwise they don't get it.
That's crazy.
Donna said this bag is so adorable.
Oh, thanks, Donna. I hope we still feel that way at the end, but I'm hoping. I have high hopes.
And the other Donna, I'm done saying the last names.
Okay.
She said, what a cute idea. Santa is magical, just like unicorn.
That is true. He is magical like unicorns. I just love Santa. I think it would be really fun to get a costume made.
Tag up a bit.
To get a costume made to be Mrs. Santa Claus. I would totally love to like go to the libraries and read to the kids or something. I think that would be really fun. All right, so now I think we'll just kind of, let's put some of the fillers in. Let's put some of these smaller ones in. Let's see how these are gonna fit. I think yes, let's do that. So this is this is light gray. And I did that so that we could get a little bit more depth in the beard. I kind of want to cover up a little bit more down here, so maybe we'll bring that down a little. I suppose it's really not a big deal if a little bit of the tag shows, huh? All right, what size was that one? Okay, it wasn't that one. Ooh, I might be missing one. I hope not. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it. Hang on a sec. I should have another gray one. That one's different. That one's it. Okay, that is such a close color to the white when if the white is casting any kind of a shadow. All right, let's see. We'll do that. And let's put some more long ones in there. Oops, that needs to go this way.
Donna said it'd be a fun story if Santa transformed into a unicorn for the off season. My granddaughter would love it.
Oh, that's a cute story. You should write that story. All right. Let's try the white ones again. Oh, we do have gray though, don't we? Let's do gray. All right. So how many of you are going crazy over Black Friday sales in general? So I'm just still following the same, just kind of moving it along.
Donna said the Santa's so adorable.
Thanks, Donna. All right, we've got our last little longer pieces, kind of. Hopefully we can kind of cover those, but I think that's what we'll kind of, it'll be interesting to see how this actually ends up, because I didn't have it glued in. I was just kind of messing with it, and I went, oh, that would be fun. So I'm anxious to see how we finish him off. Okay.
Donna said they're shopping for me. LOL, I never got out of my PJs today.
Well, I guess if you're not feeling good, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to do that either.
Donna C. Never died.
Donna C. You know what? I get that too.
It's cold out. I didn't do it either.
Yeah, I'm all about online shopping when I do it. So, works for me. All right, I think we are wrapping up that beard.
That's an impressive beard.
You like that? Let's see. I'm just deciding what to do in the middle. I think we could just do something like maybe something like that. We don't want there to be any gaps. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure I have it. But we'll add these.
The longer pieces work better.
Yeah. I think what I might do is this. Let's put one there. And then let's maybe cover that a little bit.
Who knew unicorns did become Santa's beard?
Right? He's got kind of a wild beard, doesn't he?
Donna R said she was fingers to the bone shopping online.
Yeah, well, this is the time to do it. Definitely. I'm okay with that at the bottom, but if I were to do it again, I would probably say let's move his face down a little bit lower, but I think it's okay. If we really want to, what we can do is we can go in, whoops, maybe, if we've left enough play, we can fill in the gaps and just cut it off.
Kathy said looks great.
I'm going to leave it though, because I know what happens when I get too fussy. Thanks, Kathy. Okay, so now I'm just going to leave that as the little, what is that called? That little piece of your nose is, I can't remember. Starts with an S, I think, but let's just leave that how it is, because I think that works just fine. And then we will...
Nostril separator?
Yeah, nostril separator. Okay, so now we just need to add one more little piece of bling, I think, for him. And that's where the snowflakes come in, because we want to cover up where we've overlapped those, so that won't show. And we can just add some little sparkles to his hat. Yep, I think that will do it. And true confessions, I may play with his beard a little bit more before I post this card and see if I want to add anything underneath it, because that is bugging me. You know how I am. But I also know that there's a time to just stop. So maybe I'll just leave it. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see if I can leave well enough alone. If you don't see it posted, you know that I did it and it didn't go well.
Just step away.
Okay. I think if I do something, it would just be, I don't know. I don't know. For now, though, I think we're okay. So there is our Santa. We'll just add some ribbon. I think I have some up here. Let me see. Yeah, I do. Let's just add some ribbon to his hat, and I think we'll use green. Give us a little bit more pizzazz. Give a little more color.
Donna said she loves it.
Thanks, Donna. All right. I think I'm just going to tie a bow today. And just got to fuss with that bow a little bit more. And then I will step away. But yeah, the bow is what it needed. The bow finished it off.
Donna F says, I love this. You're so creative.
Aw, thanks, Donna.
Make Santa face out of unicorn dye. It's so cute.
And $3. $3 for that die, and you've got unicorns and you've got Santa. Awesome. Okay, we have one more tag that we are going to try to crank out real quick. So we've got these so far. And for our last one, I just have to say, honestly, this was kind of selfish because I've had this stencil for a while and I just think it's gorgeous.
Kathy said clever use of the dies.
Oh, thanks, Kathy. I just love this stencil. I think it's so pretty and I just really wanted to use it. So I hope you don't mind that I completely just made it happen. Let's see, I have to figure out how I had it on here. I think I had it on, it was between the leaves. So yes, this is how I had it. Okay, so I need to move it over a little bit. And on this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and spray because it's got such an intricate cut on it. I just used pixie spray for this. And actually, no, I forgot that I had decided to cut a piece of white for this. Sorry. Caught me just in time. So we will put that over where we can get a little bit more of the center. And this is going to be the fastest, most simple card ever. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my yellow blending brush. And I'm just going to work on that center. And if you want to add a little more depth, just grab a little deeper yellow. Maybe I'll grab, I don't like that one, that's green. Okay, let's do Psych. So the one I used, the color that was in here was Shooting Star, and now I'm using Psych. But a lot of times I don't even ink my brushes. I just use whatever's in there because I don't clean them in between. Do what works for you. All right, and I'm okay that it's out there because if you look at the way flowers are, that's kind of how they work. So now that I've said that, it kind of made me want to try using just a little bit of pink to just kind of blend the yellow into the red. And again, I'm just using what was already in my brush, which I think was probably mostly Rosy Cheeks.
Sticky mats clean up easy.
Yes, they do. I didn't clean mine when I did it before, but yes, they do clean well. They do stain a lot of times, but honestly, if you clean them right away, a lot of times they don't. So it kind of depends on the brand of ink that you're using. I am going to just spray this little piece because I can see that my aggressive ways are going to come to haunt me if I'm not careful. All right, so I'm just going to touch that down a little bit more. All right, so I'm using, this is bee sting mostly. Like I did before, I'm just kind of using what was in my brush, but that was what I used last, so.
I keep thinking you have a stain on your shirt.
You keep thinking I have a stain on my shirt? I got lots of stains on my shirt. Lots of tie-dye stains, huh? So now I'm just kind of working this in, going in a circular motion so I don't get those harsh lines, hopefully. And honestly, the stick and stamp mats are such a good deal right now. I would suggest getting a few of them. I like to keep mine for different materials. Like I have one that I use just for glitter glazes, just because glitter glaze is one of those things that kind of leaves glitter behind sometimes, at least for me. And so I like to kind of just keep that mat for that purpose. So I think that actually is a really helpful way to do it. All right. So I'm just going to brush with the stencil instead of trying to go in a circular pattern because it is definitely a more delicate pattern. and I'm not such a delicate person. And to be honest, on this stencil, I just think it's so big and pretty and bold. It just needs a lot of color. So I'm gonna go in quite a bit with this ink because I just think it just needs to be just vibrant and beautiful. We also have a really pretty poinsettia stamp set. It is absolutely gorgeous. It looks really pretty when it's embossed. You can use it, if you're not a big colorer, you could emboss it and just use do a resist. If you love to color, it's awesome too because it's just really such a pretty set. And it's got a coordinating die set. So definitely check that one out too. All right, we've almost got enough of this on there, but we're not done yet. Let's get some of the Game Over. This is a deeper red.
Shaping up nicely.
Thanks, Donna.
And this is Donna Brown, a fourth Donna.
A fourth Donna? Oh, I love it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm just kind of going along the veins a little bit. I'm not doing the entire panel. I'm just kind of doing lines of the deeper colors so that we can just get a little bit of depth. A little variant there. Okay, let's see what we got. Woo! So pretty. I love that. So now, let me move my, I'll just show you really quick. So we do have some mist that is specifically formulated.
Welcome to the Donna Live starring Shannon and Derek.
What was that?
Donna said, welcome to the Donna Live starring Shannon and Derek.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so I'm using some matte mist. Squeaky Clean is the name of this. And we're just going to wipe that off. Let's see if I've got a paper towel handy. I usually do. Oh, there they are. I'm down to like my last few. I definitely need to go to the store. So yeah, this other stain that's on there was on there before I started. So you can see if you get it right away. It does depend on what kind of ink you're using. But, oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it's gorgeous too. It's such a pretty stencil. Okay, now let's see what we want to do with this. Let's put this. I was thinking of putting it on here just to give it a little bit of a boost, but I'm not sure if I like that now. I don't dislike it, but I don't know if it's really... I think we're going to go a different route. Let's try... I wonder if we would like that better. No, I think we're going to try black. Bear with me for just a second because I'm going a different route than what I had intended in the beginning. And of course the piece of black paper that I have handy is all crinkled, but I think I've got enough of it that isn't crinkled that it'll be okay. And if not, I do have a whole stack of black. I'm just trying to use up my scraps. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so this will need to be, how big did I do this one? This one is 4 3/4 by 3, and we need to do 3 1/8. So I think we're going to be able to cut off all of the part that's a little crazy. So this one will need to be 5 inches because we want a little bit on the top and the bottom for a border. Okay, that'll work. So now, yeah, I like that better. That's going to be pretty. So let's go ahead and glue that on. There we go. I think that's a little crooked, but that's okay. Don't tell. It's gonna bug me a little bit though. Let me see if I can fix it a little bit. Well, looks like that's what it's gonna be. And do we want it this way? Yeah, I think we do. Okay, so now I just close that up a little bit. So now we need a little saying on there, I think. Honestly, you know what I would do next? I don't think I'm going to right now. Well, I could. I think we need some sparkle. I do. I think it just needs a little sparkle. So bear with me and cross your fingers because I really shouldn't do this right now, but I'm going to. So that might be famous last words. Let me find my stencil now. Where did I put that? I just had it. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to clean my stencil really quick.
Donna said you need to send the stamp to Christopher and make him guess how you made it.
I need to do what?
Send a stamp to Christopher and make him guess how you made it.
Oh, you know what? I actually talked to Christopher today and told him I was going to use that set. So I think he would figure it out, but that would be fun to do. I should do that on something sometime soon. I love that idea. All right. I think we'll definitely spray the heck out of that because I don't want that going anywhere. And I'll let that sit for a second while I grab some of the Fallen Snow glitter glaze. Like I said, I hope I don't regret this. I gotta figure out how this went. Let's see. I'm terrible at this. There we go. Okay. Well, I don't feel so bad now. That wasn't too bad. Just had to keep turning it, right? Okay. So now the big trick is I'm going to want to keep it really light, very light layer, because I'm just trying to do the center. This is my favorite glitter glaze just because if you want a little extra sparkle, you know what we could do? Now that I said all that, I'm not going to do glitter glaze. I love glitter glaze and it would be beautiful in glitter glaze, but because that ink is not anywhere near dry, we're going to go a different route. We're going to use embossing powder. And let's use, do I have my right one? Yeah. We could use fairy dust. Let's use fairy dust. And it's the same idea of just the clear with some sparkle. The only thing I need to do first is I do need to, I'm staying away from the mat itself because this is the last thing in the world we want on our mat. And it's probably not going to hold on to the stencil that well either now that I think about it, but hey, we're going to try it at least for this. It's probably okay for this. Because all I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to get this little area here. And you could use a pen if you wanted to be more precise, but I don't think we need to. I think we're good. Okay, so now the trick is, because our ink is kind of wet, it is going to be a little bit of a challenge not to have the embossing powder stick where we don't want it, but where it is translucent, I'm not completely stressed about that because a little extra sparkle is okay with me. All right. Well, let me just wipe out my embossing pen. We almost have this. Okay. And I think that's going to be beautiful. So let's see what happens when we hit that with the heat tool. And make sure we got it all. Okay. So that just gave it a little extra oomph. Now we can take some of our little jewels.
Yes, what's the embossing powder?
It is fairy dust embossing powder. So now let's...
Donna says she loves all the tags.
Oh, thank you, Donna. Let's just grab a conversation clipping really quick and throw some gems on there, and I think we will just about have this one. Should we do black? I think we should do black. Okay. And we will do, let's just do Merry Christmas. That just seems like a good one. I'm going to trim it a little bit more on the other side so they're kind of even on each side. All right. So now, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to that. I was going to use these gems, but I think I want to do black. I'm liking the little touches of black.
The black ties in with the black thin strip, says Donna.
Yeah, I think so too, Donna. Hopefully that's at least somewhat straight. I think it needs a little adjusting. Okay, now I just need to add a couple of little black jewels. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I know just the thing. I don't know if these are available right now, but this is something that Burgess Monroe has most of the time. They're the Jewels mix. Buttons Galore makes these. And let's just grab a couple of these little jewels. And we will have it. Okay, let me just add these jewels. Oh, excuse me. My son is coming to take my younger son for a sleepover. Okay. One more and we'll have it. Thanks for being patient. I'm sorry I didn't mean to take extra time tonight, but I think we did pretty good getting through all three. These are really nice jewels, aren't they, Donna? I like them too. Okay. Well, I am going to switch the camera view. I will add some black ribbon, but I don't have it handy, so I'm just going to add it after. And then I think we'll call it good. Should we see all three tags one more time?
Time well spent.
Aw, thanks, Donna. I love spending time with you. Okay, so let's just take one last look at all three together that we accomplished tonight. And you saw we got them all done in an hour. That's not bad at all. So definitely check out the Black Friday sale. Definitely look at your dies more than one way. And I'm going to go ahead and flip my camera view so I can say a proper goodbye. Oh, maybe my light is tipping over, so I'll hold on to it. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I had so much fun, and I hope you did too. I hope maybe you're inspired for some of your holiday projects, and definitely check out that sale and get in on those good deals. And I will be back next Friday with some more crafty shenanigans. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.